Three-way? I don't know. In regards to what?
Rise and shine, Chucketeers! Coming to you live on YouTube, it's time once again for the Cluckin Crew podcast! With your hosts, series creator and voice of Chucky Chicken, Michael Cook, lead director, storyboard artist, and compositor, Elias Levine, and art director, lead character designer, and lore keeper, Tino Calcaterra! Join us for animation news, behind-the-scenes info on the series, special guests, audience interactive events, and much more. And now, on with the show! Hello and good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome once again to the Cluckin Crew podcast, the official Chucky Chicken podcast. I am your host, Michael Cook, the creator and voice of Chucky Chicken himself. With me, as always, is my good friend, my very good friend, my co-everything at this point, but the head of storyboarding and compositing, Mr. Elias Levine.
Hello, everybody.
Yeah, so we're not sure where Tino is. We're waiting for him to join us. Minthy will not be joining us today, so she unfortunately has some stuff that she has to do. But I just wanted to say a big ol' hello to everybody out there in YouTube land, as well as to all of our folks that are watching us over on Twitch. I'm actually going to head over there and see how that is going. So see how many people we got over there as well, which would be very cool. In the meantime, how are you doing, Elias? How have you been, my friend?
I'm doing pretty good. Not too much to talk about.
There you go.
Yeah, got a Leafs vet appointment all set up for tomorrow.
Nice. Very good. Very cool. Yeah, so thank you to all of the awesome folks. As you can see, I did update the fan art, so we have quite a few more pieces of fan art out there. So thank you so much for all the amazing people that have contributed fan art over the course of the past year or so. Let's see who is here. Oh, Elias is super quiet. Okay, we can change that real quick. Give me a second.
Yeah, just turn me up on Discord.
Yeah, there we go. All right, that should be fine. All righty, so we have here today, Earl of McCleister is live with us today. What up, Earl? Good to see you. Saberwing, Captain Planet, he's our hero. I don't know the rest of the song, but it's right there. Kimberly Gonzalez is here. Good to see you, Kim. Coffee Cat Dad, hi, Kevin. Good to see you as well. BBB1 is here. The birthday boy, Alum Aguilar. Happy birthday, Alum. Very, very pleased to have you here on your special day. Yay! So happy birthday. We also have here Charlie Har Studios. Haven't seen you in a minute. Good to have you on the show. Welcome. Jolly Rancher Guy 2.0. Nice to see you. Thank you so much. And yeah, welcome everyone, one and all. So today is going to be a little bit of an interesting stream. We're just going to have to see if Tino shows up. Otherwise, it may be a small one. You never know. But we do have a plan in action of what we want to do. We're going to be designing as... wow. It's starting already. Here we go. Yeah, I just had a stroke for a second.
Continuing with the spooky vibes of the last stream, we're going to be designing some Halloween ideas for merch.
Yeah, so because we have a big old drop that's going to be happening here pretty soon. So, we got to get that going. But before we do any of that good stuff, we have to do, of course, it's time for the cracking news. Thank you. All right, a little late, but better late than never, I always say.
I lost my cursor on my screens for a sec.
I know. I have been losing mine lately, too. I don't know what is going on. Yes.
Well, I just recently got a second monitor, so I was
oh. Good for you. That's awesome, man.
Well, I got it for free from my mom, so it's old as heck.
You know what? Old is better than nothing.
I had to do a bunch of color correction to try and get it looking similar.
But there you go.
It's not perfect, but it's good enough.
It gets the job done. That's what's important. So
exactly.
Our top story today comes to us from Deadline. It's all about the animation workers. Basically, as we all know, the Animators Guild is in negotiations with the AMPTP. And they have sound the alarm on AI and shrinking staff positions as they continue their discussion. This is coming from Deadline itself. It is from yesterday, so a little over 24 hours old. According to what it says here on Deadline, the Animation Guild is back at the table with the studios this week, hoping to seal the deal on a new contract by Friday. Last month, the union said it was still, quote, far apart from the studios on several key issues, prompting a second scheduling week of negotiations to hammer out the details. The negotiating committee voted to extend the contract until September 20th, which is in 2 days, and as the clock ticks, some in the animation community have taken matters into their own hands to raise awareness on the key issues plaguing these creatives. According to Gene Goldstein, who is the president of Jellybox Studios and actually my classmate from the Art Institute, he says, quote, "It's really difficult and it's especially painful because the animation industry was the only functioning thing in Hollywood during the lockdown. So whatever money they were making it from our labor. Then it seems like as soon as there was a hint of a recession, the whole industry just kicked us to the curb." Which is very, very true. Goldstein has helped shepherd a series of animated shorts highlighting the threats to animation in hopes of reaching the broader Hollywood labor community and beyond for support. Jellybox began publishing the shorts in May, this is true, beginning with an explainer titled Animation is Under Attack. Basically he's partnered up with Adam Conover from Adam Ruins Everything, and Factually. He's a comedian / entertainer / informer. He is very, very passionate about the Animation Guild and about, he was right there on the front lines with the Writers Guild and the Screen Actors Guild last year. So he's at it again, helping out with animation, which is super cool. The series of 4 shorts written by Sean Etchison with Adam Conover voicing their host is not officially affiliated with the Guild, but they do break down some of the priorities that the Guild and its negotiating committee are hoping to address at the bargaining table, including artificial intelligence and staffing. AI poses an obvious threat to both animators and writers who tell Deadline that they are already suffering from a lack of jobs due to the massive production contraction that has impacted nearly all Hollywood workers, as well as the elimination of staff positions, which has made getting and keeping a steady gig nearly impossible. As one veteran animator writer explained of their own situation, in 2021, all that year, I was staffed on a show, and in 2022, all that year, I did freelance. I wrote 19 scripts for 7 different shows. I made 33% less in 2022. The math isn't mathing. The writer adds that while writers' rooms have been dwindling for some time, there's been a, quote, great increase in the elimination of staff positions over the last few years in favor of staffing a head writer and hiring freelancers to craft each script. Deadline understands that the Animation Guild is seeking staffing minimums similar to those that the WGA secured in its own contract to help curb the issue. Not only does eliminating staff positions create a financially unstable environment, it also shuts up up and coming writers out of the workforce almost entirely, which is kind of a big deal. I know we talked about last year with the Writers Guild, the whole reason why you would have a staff writer and staff positions is the writers who work on certain shows and are allowed on the set. Writers essentially become directors, who then become producers, and it's kind of working your way up the chain of command in the Hollywood film production system. Same thing goes with animation, right? You start as an in-betweener, you work as an animator, then a writer, and blah blah blah. It kind of keeps its thing, very very much the same thing. The veteran writer said, quote, "It's a real barrier, especially to anybody who doesn't come from a privileged background. Basically, if you don't have a cushion, it becomes, frankly, a hobby, which is not what we want. It's not good for the industry. It's not good for the shows. It's not good for the writers. It's not good for anyone." That problem is to be expected, or that problem is expected to be in some ways, and in some already is, exacerbated. There we go. It's by generative AI tools, which threaten to replace many entry-level positions. The Hollywood labor community has been sounding the alarm on AI for more than 2 years, and the conversation reached a fever pitch last year when both strikes hinged on the Guild securing AI protections, among other provisions. But despite the fact that some of unions have already managed to address AI with the major studios, some are still struggling. SAG-AFTRA is currently on strike again, this time against the major video game developers, due to the same issue. Generative AI isn't sophisticated enough just yet to replace all human creatives, and it will be a long time before that happens, if it ever does. But especially in animation, workers say that it can already perform some of the basic tasks that were once included in entry-level positions. As those disappear, workers worry it will begin to erase the pipeline for work altogether. You can't have an entry-level position that requires 10 years of experience and you're basically an art director already, especially as an artist. But even in production, you have to know everything about the pipeline and be able to manage it on your own, says a TAG member and a production worker. They continue saying they, like many, call moved to transition toward AI short-sighted. And explained that TAG is taking what they're dubbing a, quote, multi-pronged approach to combating the use of the technology to replace workers, which is not good. In addition to pushing for contract provisions, they are joining other Hollywood unions in lobbying at the state and federal level for AI-regulated legislation as well. There are several AI bills circulating in Washington, D.C. and more in California, including some that have already been sent to the governor's desk. Even these softwares, they can't do it on their own. They need someone with knowledge and skills to be able to do this. If the companies push us out, maybe it'll work for a couple of years, but then you'll have a beige bag of mush because it'll all just be regurgitating the same exact thing. That's all they have. They don't have any creativity, says this same production worker. Jellybox has a short for this too, basically telling people to support human art and help to prevent the medium from becoming an AI hellscape. According to Atchison, he says, quote, "By its very nature, technology is meant to rid us of putting us in dangerous positions, putting us in places where we are overworking ourselves. It's meant to give us more time to make art, not take away the ability to," which I think is very, very important. So yeah, that's the article. Basically, they're back in negotiations. They're talking about securing deals for writer's room and, of course, for AI protections. I do want to talk about this very, very briefly. I spoke with our very good friend of the show, Brian Finlay, yesterday. It was his birthday, by the way, so happy birthday to Brian. He is a 25 plus year veteran in the animation industry, specifically in Canada. right? So he's worked in places like Vancouver, and he's done work in Ottawa, I believe. He recently got a show on the BBC, or not the BBC, excuse me, the Bell Network up there in Canada, the Ugwug, which is doing incredibly well. He is also trying to get another show of his made. I can't really talk about that right now, but he was incredibly down yesterday, and it was sort of a defeatist attitude about the whole AI situation, and he is dead set in believing that within the next 10 years, artificial intelligence is going to take over Hollywood, and it's going to take over all the studios. And I had to disagree with him wholeheartedly. I think that this is why we have strikes. This is why we have union negotiations. This is why we have the discussions and the conversations that we have. And I truly believe with all my heart, at least I pray that they do, that legislation is put in place for artificial intelligence, right? I don't think it has a place in the creative side. I think it has a place in, the pipeline, in with some aspects of production, especially with video games. Obviously, you need it to control the NPCs and the boss characters and the bad guys, and they need, their own AI. But
yeah, and I mean, even in that instance, AI in terms of like video game NPCs versus like machine learning algorithms, they're two completely different things. Because AI in a video game NPC is hard programmed with predetermined like outcomes or behaviors.
Right.
Whereas machine learning AI is like a whole different ball game.
Yes. Exactly. So, but anyway, if you are living in California, then essentially the best thing that you can do is go and join the rally. Go and join them on the picket line, or join them, show your support for TAG and IATSE, because Lord knows they need it right now. So we will leave.
The industry as a whole needs it. It's an opportunity for us to show that we're serious.
Exactly.
And if we don't fight, then of course AI is going to take over.
Exactly. So we're going to keep moving forward a little bit here for the next story, because I saw this on Cartoon Brew. For the record, I try my best to keep different sources for the news. Like, I go to Deadline. I typically use Cartoon Brew a lot, but I also use, sources like Animation Magazine, Cartoon Network, or Cartoon Research, Variety, Deadline, anything that talks about the industry and any news. And this popped out from Cartoon Brew. I glanced at it a little bit, and I wanted to talk about it. This is, it is a little bit older than a week, but I did see it, and I wanted to talk about it. Sony wants to produce more animation content, but hampered by animator shortage and high costs. I thought this was very, very interesting to talk about. Sony is redirecting billions into producing original content, including a significant focus on animated content. The move is being called a creative shift by the Japanese tech company, per a report in the Financial Times. The company believes that it is losing out financially by not being involved in the creation and development of IP. It says, quote, "Whether it's for games, films, or anime, we don't have that much IP that we fostered from the beginning," says the company's chief financial officer, Hikori Totoki. "We're lacking the early phase of IP, and that's an issue for us. Despite its roots as a consumer electronics company, around 60% of the company's annual revenue is currently generated by games, films, and music. The company has invested over $10 billion in the last 6 years creating original content, and intends to invest further in that direction," that's actually pretty interesting to hear.
Yeah.
A central part of the company's growth strategy moving forward will be animation content, particularly anime. Through its streaming service Crunchyroll, Sony currently releases around 200 titles a year and wants to release even more. It says that it plans to leverage its PlayStation Network service to grow Crunchyroll's subscriber base, which is currently around 15 million. Crunchyroll president Rahul Parini, however, said that producing anime has become more expensive in the last few years, with costs ballooning 40 to 60% due to growing budgets in Japan and a limited number of animators in the anime industry. The irony is that despite the fact that production costs are growing, Japanese animation workers regularly report that they are overworked, underpaid, and regularly face harassment in their jobs. Huh.
Yeah.
Sony is taking a multi-pronged approach to its anime growth strategy by looking to co-produce more shows, train more animators, and use technology to create more content. Perini says then, quote, given the constraints within the ecosystem, there is an opportunity for various companies, including Sony, to see if there is a way to add additional capacity, bring additional talent, and potentially leverage digital technology in the creation process. That smells like AI to me. I don't know.
Sneaky suspicion.
Yeah.
Bit of a sneaky suspicion.
Just a little bit. Among the digital technologies the company is looking at to increase its animation output is AI. Yeah, artificial intelligence.
Yep.
It's not going to be easy to balance, and it will be a continuous search for how we can use technology while protecting the rights of the creators. Okay.
Wild idea. Wild idea. Hear me out.
Okay.
Maybe stop paying the executive CEOs so much and funnel that into the animation. That might, I don't know.
Yeah.
Funny idea.
Right.
It might help alleviate the situation a little bit.
Maybe.
And also maybe, I don't know, man.
I mean, it's radical, right? I mean, those executives, they need their billions of dollars, right? I mean,
they need all those bonuses. They need every year. They're doing so badly that they deserve those bonuses.
They're hurting. They're hurting. Oh my gosh. Jeez. But anyway,
it's almost like if they did what I believe it was Miyamoto, one of the heads of Nintendo.
Oh, Iwata.
Yeah, Iwata. He cut his salary so that he could pay his workers better because there was like a bit of a, I believe there was a bit of a recession within like the field at the time.
Yeah.
And look, Nintendo's still doing great. I don't know. Maybe.
Well, I mean, the whole deal with that was that the Nintendo 3DS was not selling and performing as well as it should have been, and the Nintendo Wii was also doing horribly. So Iwata-san at the time cut his own salary in half. Actually, I think he didn't take a salary at all for like a whole year.
We'd have to fact check that. It's one of the two.
Yeah, we'll have to fact check it. And then he froze all of the company, all the exec salaries in order to prevent layoffs, right?
Yeah.
I mean, and when you know it, it actually saved Nintendo. So
yeah,
that's that's the problem, right? And I've said it before, I'll say it again. And I do want to preface this with saying I have no true knowledge about how corporate America works. If I did, probably wouldn't be here. Just kidding, just saying. I'm kidding, obviously. I'm not a Wall Street guy.
If you did, you would have the biggest animation studio there is.
I probably would, actually. And being a creative and that has, corporate America knowledge, that's the deal, right? I talked about it yesterday with the guys and actually with Brian as well. I use Disney as the perfect example because for its entire existence, Disney started off as solely an animation company, and it wasn't until about the 50s or 60s when they experimented with stuff for television that they went the live action route. And then, but before then they were just an animation company. So, but the best times in the company's history were two periods. When Walt was around in the 1930s, well, maybe not the 30s, actually, probably the 50s and 60s, when Walt was, building Disneyland, was experimenting with live action films, doing the animation stuff like Peter Pan, Cinderella, and he took the risks, right? Cinderella is one of the biggest risks that Walt Disney ever took because while everyone was experimenting with doing, limited animation and doing all the stuff that they were doing with like Gerald McBoing Boing and Mr. Magoo and Cutting Costs, Disney was getting set to do Cinderella. And he wanted to make it the illusion of life, and he wanted to keep it very realistic and the magical stuff, and it saved the studio. Side note, Jericho Chavez, by the way, you need to go and check out his Instagram because he did an amazing karaoke cover of the Chucky Chicken theme song. It's so cool. I absolutely love it. I've been listening to it all day yesterday, all day today. Jericho, thank you. We love you. You're the best. We will leave a link in the description to your channel, or to your Instagram, because it's so cool. Anyway, the second time was when Michael Eisner and Frank Wells was in the scene, right? Michael and Frank were very different. Frank was the president. Michael was the chief executive officer and the chairman. Michael led the company from a creative point of view. He always said in every interview if you have not seen the movies Waking Sleeping Beauty, you need to go watch it. It's on Disney Plus. It is a terrific film by Don Hahn that goes into great depth into that period between 1984 and 1994, which was known as the rebuilding of the Disney studio and really the genesis of what we know today as the Disney Renaissance. 1984 was one of the scariest years for the Walt Disney Company. The year prior, they had finished Epcot and Tokyo Disney, which was great. However, they were they were called asset rich, debt free, and undervalued on Wall Street. So what happened? Saul Steinberg, the famous Wall Street raider, started buying up millions of shares of Disney stock and threatened a hostile takeover to buy the company, break it up, and sell it piecemeal, right? Now, obviously, it was a greenmail attempt or a greenmail scheme. Basically, you buy the stock and then you sell it back at a premium to the company. So if you buy a stock for like $1, you'd get like $2.50 for the same stock. It was a horrendous time in Wall Street history, right? Lots of raiders were arrested for insider trading, blah blah blah. You get the gist. But that left the company so vulnerable. They ousted Ron Miller, Walt's son-in-law, and they replaced him with Michael Eisner and Frank Wells. And those guys came in, Michael from Paramount, Wells from Warner Brothers, two outsiders into the company, movie guys, creative guys, came in, took the company, shook things up, made it mandatory for them to start producing animated content again. And to make it even worse, they kicked the animators off the studio lot. They kicked them out of their animation building that was on the Disney lot made for them by Walt Disney. They were banished from the building and put in trailers on Flower Street in Santa Clarita or Burbank, right? It was horrible. But out of those little warehouses in Flower Street came Little Mermaid, Beauty and the Beast, Aladdin, Lion King, the whole works, right? So it was a great, it was a great time in Disney history. Lots of really cool things were happening. Technology was also evolving around that time because VHS was introduced, right? Now, that's the thing. With this whole thing with artificial, I promise this is the last thing because we got one more story and then an indie shout out, and I don't want to do a whole lot. I don't want to waste a whole lot of time on this because I talk about it all the damn time. But Sorry, I just got distracted by a comment here. Darn, I completely forgot my, I forgot what I was saying. Anyway.
Yeah, it was bad time.
Oh, right. Technology and creativity have to go hand in hand, right? They cannot be technology replaces creativity. There has to be this coherent balance, right? Now, if Sony can do that, God bless them, right? That's I mean, if they can find a way to do it, maybe that's what it takes. Maybe it takes Sony to go, we cracked the formula on how to do generative AI and still make sure that our people get paid and that we actually still have creativity coming in to the studio, right? And we're not firing animators.
Mm-hmm.
You know, if they can do that with anime, like, God bless them. That'd be cool. I'd like to see how they can do it, right? Traditional animation, I don't think you can do it. I don't want it to be done that way. That's just me. But we're going to move right on along because I keep getting on tangents here. I do want to note there is a comment here from Asiel Boomer Palenko. What's next for the news segment? New show announcements. I do have a near-finished pitch Bible ready, and I am thinking it will fit for this segment. No, I'm sorry. I don't do any stuff like that unless it's announced online and it's getting attention, or it's like a Kickstarter or something like that. Asiel.
Yeah, like we're not in the business of reviewing and analyzing people's pitch Bibles.
Right.
I just don't think that we are, one,
qualified,
necessarily qualified, and two, I am extremely blunt and I don't want to hurt your feelings.
Yeah. But Saberwing, you are right. We do plan the news in advance, so you can stand recorrected there, because we do have one more thing that we do want to talk about, and that's Powerhouse animation workers are the first right-to-work state employees to ratify the contract under TAG. We're just getting a whole bunch of Animation Guild news and just...
Oh, they're the ones that did Castlevania.
They are the ones.
Castlevania is fantastic. If
yes.
you haven't seen Castlevania, go check it out. It's
yes.
really beautifully animated.
So this is a short one, I promise. It says here, this is just fresh today. The Animation Guild has announced that workers at Powerhouse Animation Studios in Austin, Texas have ratified their first contract since enrolling with TAG. This success marks another historic milestone as Powerhouse employees became the first to organize with TAG in a right-to-work state last year. The studio voluntarily recognized the union shortly after the smaller Powerhouse LA team previously joined the guild. The contract was voted on by 129 artists and production workers at the studio, with a supermajority of 96% in favor. Provisions of the deal cover wage equality, job security, retirement benefits, and more. According to Steve Kaplan, he said in a statement, quote, "This is one of the strongest agreements we've been able to negotiate, and the crew's resolve to their priority issues is the reason. I want to acknowledge the work Powerhouse and its leadership team put in. We all had to be flexible to get to the finish line, and they showed their commitment to being a productive partner with the union and in the negotiations. I look forward to welcoming our newest Texas-based members to Guild membership and working with the studio to build on this strong agreement in the future. The good news comes as the Guild works to negotiate a new general contract with the AMPTP, the Alliance of Motion Picture and Television Producers. Initial talks concluded last month, with TAG stating that the parties were still broadly divided on key issues, which includes AI protections, outsourcing, and staffing minimums for writers. The Animation Guild extended beyond its traditional Hollywood purview, first with Titmouse New York, which ratified their first contract in June of last year. The Guild is currently working with organizing workers at studios in Virginia, over at Whiteboard Geeks, and in Puerto Rico with Gladius Studios. So congratulations to them, Powerhouse, and yeah, that's huge. They're part
awesome.
of the union.
That's great.
Yes.
Good on Powerhouse.
Yeah.
They make good stuff.
They do. So yeah, good for them. Hooray. So it's not all doom and gloom.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's the news. We do have one indie shout out. I do have to thank NGB for putting me onto this particular project here. It's not an animated show. He did specify and he let me know, and it's not animated, but I think it'd be really cool to talk about. Basically, it is a comic graphic novel called Felix and Tony. Basically, it looks very interesting. It's on Kickstarter right now. Just to kind of give you the basic 411 on it, it is essentially I'm trying to find it here, just trying to find the basic synopsis here. It stars Felix Schultz, who is a detective, and his cat, Tony Giraldi, and a little baby named Lucy Schultz. Basically, they go on wild adventures, and it's very crass and lowbrow, but if you like that kind of humor, if you're a fan of things like Ren and Stimpy, Earthworm Jim, Venture Brothers, Sam and Max, as well as other lighthearted inspirations like Freakazoid, Darkwing Duck, Toe Jam and Earl, and Banjo-Kazooie, you're going to love this. So they're currently asking for $20,000 to fund their first book. They are currently, it looks like it just started, so just one day in, they're already a little over $700. They got a lot of really cool perks. So go check out their Kickstarter. It looks interesting, looks like fun. So, but yeah. So that's the news. Let me, before we get into our normal commercial here, I do want to also let everybody know that obviously next month is going to be a really, really exciting month, because at the end, on October 26th at 10 a.m. at the Arcada Theater, Chucky Chicken's classic cartoon matinee will be performing for one morning only at the Arcada Theater, located at 105 East Main Street in St. Charles, Illinois. Tickets are $10. It is general admission, so there's no assigned seating. They are transferable, so if for some reason you can't go, but you know somebody who's going to be in the area and they want to go, pass it along, right? It will be featuring cartoons from the 30s, all public domain, basically starring characters such as Popeye the Sailor, Betty Boop, Coco the Clown, Felix the Cat, and for the first time, Oswald the Lucky Rabbit, as well as Steamboat Willie, the Galloping Gaucho, and Plain Crazy, all starring Mickey Mouse. So get your tickets today for the show on October 26th. It's going to be a good one. We're very, very excited about it. I also do want to plug, since we got him here, the Ruckus Room, Tales from the Basilisks.
Yes.
So go ahead, Elias, take it away.
Yes, if you enjoy Dungeons and Dragons, pirates, adventure, and some silly little shenanigans, please come down to twitch.tv/ruckus_room every Friday at 6:30 p.m. PST to join us as we continue on our adventure. I'm currently editing down some of the VODs to hopefully start posting those on the YouTube channel. Ruckus Room, I believe. I'm just 1 second. Let me just confirm.
Confirmation acquiring.
Yeah, if you want to follow us on YouTube at Ruckus Room, that would be awesome. So whenever I get some of these shorts ready for you to see some of the silly shenanigans that we have going on, you'll be the first to see them. Mm-hmm. But yes, we're live on Twitch every Friday, 6:30 p.m. PST. We're about... I don't want to say approximately how far we into our current campaign, but regardless of when you show up, it's going to be a good time.
Absolutely.
We've got some fun drama going on. A wedding is going to happen the next game. It's going to be fun.
There you go. So you're here to hear, folks. Fridays at 6:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Tales from the Basilisks, brought to you by Ruckus Room. Go check it out on Twitch today. And also, We do have our autumn drop on our end of summer sale on our merch store, Chucky Chicken Cartoons shop/fourthwall.com. It is, you basically have a little more than 10 days left. And then once it hits 11:59 on September 30th, everything in the shop is going away. So, so make sure that you pick up your stuff right now. Yeah, there you go. So we will be taking a very, very short break. We do want to get set up here for our next segment. In the meantime, take a break and enjoy what we're going to be showing you here. And don't go away, folks. We'll be right back.
What kind of film department are you running down there, Fox?
Oh, come on. I just bought there.
We need a clean slate.
I want you all to meet Chucky Chicken.
I'm starting to think that maybe what it takes to be a famous director just isn't in me after all.
Hey,
And,
Chucky.
I'm rambling a bit, aren't I?
Here we go. Well, good night.
Wait, what are you doing? Don't touch that. No, stop it!
This is ridiculous. I ain't washed up yet. It's gonna take a lot more than that to get rid of Freddy.
Cheese and crackers. What are you putting in this water, kid?
Soap?
Soap and water. Like a clean soup. I love it.
Oh.
Keep up the great work, kid.
Attention, everyone. I want you all to meet Chucky Chicken.
We already know Chucky, Miss Chelsea.
We sure do. Fair Duncan best janitor this side of the reefer. Righteous.
Oh, right. Well, you may have known him as a janitor, but now...
Oh, Chuck, you ain't leaving, is you? You was me best mate.
I thought I was your best mate.
No, he's the new co-director.
Oh, well,
Okay.
now I'm just embarrassed.
Thought he was some kind of rat.
Lovely.
Thanks for the fanfare.
Hi kids, Chucky Chicken here. Remember when you're trick-or-treating, be sure that you only go to neighborhoods and areas that you know really, really well. Near Emma.
You were right, Chucky. These Halloween traditions are so much fun. I'm so glad I get to experience them for the first time. Especially with you.
Aw. I'm all too happy to celebrate with you, Chelsea. Why don't we take a picture to commemorate the evening? Chelsea, it's getting awful late. Why don't we head for home?
Oh, Chucky, just one more house, please.
Oh, what the hey? One more won't be the death of me.
Oh, good, because there's the house right there.
The old Grayson Manor! Chelsea, isn't there any other place we could go?
It's the only house in town we haven't been to yet. You're not afraid, are you? Well, this is just perfect. The weatherman said nothing about it raining.
Salutations! This is Featherton Fella with cracking news! news. Chucky Chicken merchandise is finally here! Yes, that's correct. A delightful collection of wares featuring the lovable rooster and his pals. We've got everything from shirts to socks, caps to cardigans, mugs, stickers, and very soon we'll have pins. As many folks know, the production team for the series works on a volunteer basis, so every penny raised through our merch sales goes to helping keep their operation afloat and brings more Chucky cartoons to you in a speedier fashion. So don't dilly-dally any further. Visit ChuckyChickenCartoons.com and click the store tab or use the link on screen. Once again, thank you for your patronage, and we hope to fill you in again soon.
What kind of film department are you running down there, Fox?
Oh, come on, I just bought there.
We need a clean slate.
I want you all to meet Chucky Chicken.
I'm starting to think that maybe what it takes to be a famous director just isn't in me after all.
Hey, and Chucky, I'm rambling a bit, aren't I?
Here we go.
Well, good night. Wait, what are you doing? Don't touch that. No, stop it!
This is ridiculous. I ain't washed up yet. It's gonna take a lot more than that to get rid of Freddy.
Cheese and crackers. What are you putting in this water, kid?
Soap?
Soap and water. Like a clean soup.
Alrighty, well, we are back, folks. So I'm back anyway. Elias ran to the bathroom real quick. So in the meantime, I did want to at least say hello to all of the people. We're back, just so you know, Elias. All the new folks who came in. We got Billy California is here. Asael Boomer Polanco came in earlier. Thank you so much. We're happy to have you. Let's see who else is here. Jericho Chavez, we did say hello to you. And Adali Baez is here as well. Hello, good to see you.
I'm back.
Welcome back. So yeah, we know still. Oh, okay. So let me do this real quick for everybody. We are actually going to go ahead and do, like we talked about earlier, the. All right, give me a quick second here. Sorry, folks. I have to see what this is real quick. Bear with me. I'm gonna embarrass myself. Oh, okay. That's what that is. Okay, yeah. So don't forget, folks, there are 3 ways that you can come in and join the fun every week. We do, of course, stream here on YouTube. We are also on Twitch. And when it's working, then we also are on Facebook. Oh, Harvey Maltese Gonzalez Mancia. Good to have you here as well. Sorry about that, man. And Farnagan is here too. I don't get everybody, so I'm doing my best. So bear with me here. Holy cow. Tamerco coming in hot with the $50 donation. Tamerco,
You're crazy,
you mad man. Just swinging by to show some support. Hope you guys are doing well. It's been raining all week here in Richmond, Virginia, but I hope you guys are doing well and staying dry. Take care. Lots of cartoony, chocolatey bunny hugs to you, my friend. Thank you so much for the donation. That's very, very sweet. We're all hanging in there. We're doing the best that we can, and that's all one can ask. So, right, Elias?
Yeah.
So, anyway. But yes, we are back. We're here. Let me go ahead and move this over here so we can... There we go. Now we're back in action. Elias will be manning the helm for our Halloween merch design seminar today. So, here's the deal. I'm actually pretty excited about this. It's our first ever Halloween drop that we're doing. We've been getting a couple of suggestions from people of what they want to see. So, and we'll take some suggestions from you guys as well, since you're here. You know, we want to we've done this a couple of years where we've had, we've done Chucktober, which is our big Halloween celebration, and then we also have done, Chuck Vent, which is like our Chucky holiday celebration. So Halloween merch, nice. I love Halloween. I do too. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna take some suggestions from you guys on who we should get dressed up, and whether it should be a shirt or a mug or whatever it is. And I'll tell you this, at the end of the stream and right before the official drop, we will give you guys a code that you can use. Yes.
It'll be on our Discord.
Yes. And then you guys can get a super nice discount for helping us make the merch. So that'll be our little Halloween treat for all of you. Oh, look at that. Okay. So let's go ahead and I'll put in I can't put it in a poll. Okay, cool.
Yeah. I guess, we'll start with a character.
All right.
And then we'll get some suggestions on
character and costumes. Yeah, so let's just start off right off the bat. Obviously, we are going to be doing stuff with Chucky Chicken. But let's see if they want us to see Louie Loon, Freddy Fox.
Yeah, we'll start with the main cast.
Yeah, Chelsea Chicken or Margarita. All right, first 4, here we go. And we are going to start it right now. And we're going to give you each about a couple of minutes. So whoever gets the most votes and by 6:27, they will be the first character that we draw. Billy California says Louie as a pirate. So, oh my gosh, Saberwing coming in with the busting out the member berries. Archibald Arachnid gladly spreading his arms in the direction of every viewer with the caption, "Everything's Archie." You remember Archibald Arachnus, don't you?
I do. We gotta do another one of those. Those are always fun.
Yes, they are.
Maybe we'll do a different holiday though. We'll do another one, because we already did Halloween.
Mm-hmm. Maybe Christmas.
So Christmas would be a fun one.
Yeah, we don't do enough with Christmas. So, let me check the poll and see how it's doing. We have about a minute left. So far, Freddie Fox is winning with 56. It's a dead necktie for Louie Loon and Margarita. And Chelsea has nothing? How dare you? I didn't know Chucky can do news, and right now it's 7:26 where I'm at.
It should be.
Okay, you're an hour. You're on the East Coast, Didali. Very cool. All right, we got to vote for Chelsea. So it's 50, 20, 20, and 10. Let's see how we're doing time-wise. Watch, all the votes are probably going to start coming in now. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. All right, so we're ending the poll. Okay. So the winner of the poll is Freddie Fox with 50%. There were 10 votes, and we have 14 viewers, so a good chunk of you voted. Okay, very cool. Really? Little
He's
cheap.
just a little guy.
Little kawaii Chucky. Okay. She'll get a shot. I'm also on the East. Very cool, Harvey. So yeah, Freddie Fox. All right, so let's go ahead. Let's get some suggestions of what should we do for him costume-wise. So I'm going to start a poll again here. I got one that said pirate. I'm going to do...
That was for Louie.
Yeah, but...
I guess that could work for Freddy, too.
Yeah. Pirate, cowboy. We're trying to keep it with the 30s theme, right? So, vampire. What?
I'm keeping. I was just gonna say those big ugly pumpkin costumes.
Big ugly pumpkin costume. All right. Alrighty. 2 minutes on the clock. Ready, set, and go. Vote. Go, 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 go. There we go. We got pirate, cowboy, vampire, or big ugly pumpkin. Audience participation. Always so much fun. And they're off, and they're going really quickly. We got Cowboy ahead with 43%, followed very... Oh, but Vampire has just taken the lead at a resounding 50%. Now it's down to 44 with Cowboy at 33, Pirate and Ugly Pumpkin both at 11. 9 votes so far. All right, now we got 10 votes. 11 votes. We got 16 viewers, 11 votes. Oh, a vote was taken away. All right, put back on the board so far. Okay, so we're at 6:29. We got, let's see here. We have about 35 seconds left. If you haven't voted already so far, Vampire is in the lead with 36%, followed with a tie for Pirate and Cowboy. The Big Ugly Pumpkin dead last at 9%. So you know how to pick them, let me tell you.
I was just thinking of those stupid costumes that people put on like toddlers. That they're just those big ugly pumpkin costumes.
Well, he is a big baby, so that actually
He
would
is a
work.
big baby.
That would work really well. All right, so last coming in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, we're ending the poll, and the winner is Vampire. We're making him a vampire. And guess what, Elias? We've already done that.
We'll do it better. Spookier.
Oh, yeah, we made him an anime vampire a couple years ago. So, thank you all so much for the votes for the very first one. That is fantastic. Dang, I was hoping Freddy would be a pirate like FNAF Foxy. Oh, Coffee Cat Dad, you trying to get us canceled. What are you doing?
I don't think we'll get canceled. been so long since I've drawn Freddy.
I can't believe you want to see me done up inside a gourd. It's been a while, yeah. Do you need a model sheet? Are you good? Or
Trying to decide on a pose.
And Dolly says, everyone is a vampire fan. I voted for pirates. You know what? If I could vote, I'd probably vote for pirate too. Let me look up a Dracula pose. That'd be good. Because you can do, Dracula or Nosferatu. Oh, you gotta give him the cape and the cane.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Or you could also do this if you really I'll put it in our little chat here. Hold on.
Yeah.
This is kind of funny.
You're right. You're so right.
I'm kidding, but let me find it proper. We don't want to piss people off. Like, that's not a vampire. It's like, oh,
what are you talking about?
Totally a vampire. You don't know what a vampire is.
They're bats.
Too funny. So what was the last Halloween costume that you...
Garfield.
Oh yes, that's right. We did. Did you do that last year?
Yes, I believe so.
Nice.
Yeah, I got a big inflatable Garfield costume.
You did tell me you did that because the movie came out last year. Or this year. Earlier this year. Wow. Good Lord.
He's beautiful. And then I guess since he's a vampire, he'd have his hair slicked back all nice.
Yeah. I'm the vampire, blah, blah, blah.
I'm the vampire over here.
Yeah, what are you looking at, blah, blah, blah. Oh, they're gonna hate us.
What are you talking about? This is perfect.
I hate it.
I love it, so vetoed.
God, there's only two of us.
Just two.
Oh, butter biscuits. Okay, whatever, man. I'm trying not to swear as much, so.
I'm a vampire over here.
I'm a vampire over here. Saberwing asks, are you giving him candy corn for ears? It does kind of look like candy corn. There we go.
Well, I mean, it's Halloween.
He is a Halloweenie, that is true. Coffee Cat. What up, a boo? Wait, wrong character.
Same vibe, though.
Yeah. Don't forget the iconic Slavic accent. Blah, blah, blah. I found, how would you do that? How would Fred? I'll have to ask Ted if he can do.
I want to suck your blood.
I found to suck your blood. Blah, blah, blah.
Just trying to figure out how his clothes are gonna look now.
Yeah. Yes, Nosferatu, that famous SpongeBob character.
He's my favorite SpongeBob character. Nosferatu.
Oh, God. This is clearly the warm-up, folks. This is not gonna be at anything that we know.
What? What are you talking about?
The birthday boy, Alam Aguilar, says, I'm thinking of Chucky and Chelsea dressed as goth/emo. I'm gonna say no, only because we're trying to keep it in the period of the 30s. And I don't believe they had emo kids in the 1930s. That we know of. But thanks for the suggestion, Alam. Appreciate it. Harvey asked, "Is Freddy crawling?"
Yeah.
Yes, he is.
Vampire.
He's a vampire. We'll show you the reference very shortly. The way Freddy looks, it would be the perfect jump scare if he was upside down on the ceiling. That's hilarious, actually. I'd pee myself if I saw that on the ceiling. I'm not gonna lie. I'd be horrified.
Big collar.
Saberwing, Mina, honey, I need to get a little morsel in, so... Oh, Mina, honey, I need to get a little morsel in, so just lie down there on the bed and let me know you are already. No, you are ready. Whatever. Give me your neck, bitch. I'm sorry, folks.
I'm sorry.
Hang on, I got a sound for that. Give me a minute here.
Sorry.
There we go. I love that stupid sound so much. Harvey Mancia says, I've been thinking maybe Janice should be Alice from the Lewis and Carroll book. Oh, wait. So yeah, there's the reference that we used. He is a vampire.
He's a vampire. Maybe he is vampire.
Maybe. What is that from? Oh
That's
God.
Tommy Wiseau. He was there was supposed to be like a flying car or something. Like there was some weird thing, and people were like, "Well, why is the car flying?" And like Tommy is just like, "Maybe he is vampire."
Oh my God, that's too funny. Hi, Freddy. I like your vampire costume. You look so scary. You gotta
on the ceiling.
Yeah, you gotta have his head reversed the other way though, because I think that'd be a little funnier. Just like look, he's maybe. Well, the fan art is now covering it on the stream, so they can't see it. Unfortunately, you gotta move it over.
One sec. One sec. I'm selecting his head.
God, the Tommy was so laugh. Would this mean Freddy could turn into a flying fox? Yeah, he's just gonna be Tails.
He's just Tails. Hey, Sonic, what the hell are you doing?
I got the Chaos Emerald over here.
What the fox gotta do to get the Chaos Emerald?
Who the hell's this Robotnik guy? Sounds like a real dweeb. Robotnik killed my family. Sorry. Oh,
he roboticized my mother.
Yay! Let's go shiv him.
Here we go.
Shank him. Sorry, shank is the action. Shiv is the instrument.
I believe it's the other way around.
No, I think no. You pull out.
It's interchangeable. True.
Yeah, he just pulls out a shank. Cock. Oh my God! From the Dog Island episode of Game Grumps. I haven't thought about that.
I played the cat version of that game. That's the one where the little dogs. It's like the 3D one where they live on an island or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, the cat one is so much weirder. It is like you have this friend, and then there's this evil wolf, and a bunch of zoo animals, and like I think your friend is put in jail because I don't know. It's just,
Right.
and you like, or he's like dying or something.
Right. Yeah, there's the same thing with the dog episode. Like, there's a friend who's dying that you need to help with.
Yeah,
So,
I think it's like the same plot, but like with different animals.
It's literally just the cat version. Billy California says, our fan art is censoring Vamp Freddy. He's too scary for the kids, y'all.
Oh, yeah.
He's horrifying, actually. I don't know what you're talking about. Like, this is...
If we...
Yeah, that's better. We can
add a bit of perspective, like some wall tiles or something.
Yeah. This isn't the traditional vampire, folks. This is
Freddy.
This is, yeah. Not Freddy Cougar. Or Cougar.
Freddy Cougar.
Oh my gosh.
That's his Chucksona.
Oh my god. You know what? Draw it. Let's make it happen. No, I'm kidding. All right, there we go. Freddy Fox is a vampire. Okay, moving right along. We got the next one here. Let's put in the next poll. All right. So we'll try this again. Let's bring in the girls.
Yeah.
Margarita.
Vero, Anna.
Yep.
Margarita.
McCall. And then we got Anna Lamb. And then we got Vero Vixen. And then we have Janice Jackrabbit. Okay. Here we go. New poll starting. You got until 45. 3 minutes. We have 12 people watching, so we need at least 12 votes. Or 10. Whatever. Go, go, go. Oh my gosh. 7 votes in, and Anna Lamb is winning with 57% of the votes.
Yay!
Everyone else is at 14%. We don't really do a whole lot with Anna Lamb, unfortunately, but we should.
We should. Well, as you see, this is a good excuse.
Yeah. All right, now it's at 50% with 8 votes. Saberwing says Freddy is just the ghost in the Ring tape. I mean, you're not wrong. All right, Anna Lamb at 50%, Margarita McCaw at 25%, and both Vero and Janice are at 12%. All right, so we're at 44. We're going to give you 1 more minute to vote. That is a fancy collar.
It's my costume.
Oh, a giant cigarette.
Yeah.
I should have known. What are those little winged arms? Are you kidding me? Wow. All right. Oh my gosh. I think that's the end of the vote there, so I'll just go ahead and end it. Anna Lamb is the winner. All right. Yay. So here we go. We're going to go ahead and we're going to... I think it'd be... Oh, no. Not a Q&A. Let's do a... Start the poll. Okay, here we go. So Anna Lamb, let's go ahead and use... Let's do princesses, because I don't think she would... She wouldn't get into anything too scary. Or Rapunzel. Okay. So there you go. You got your 4 options there. We got Cinderella, Sleeping Beauty, Snow White, or Rapunzel. Take your pick. Who would you like to see Anna Lamb dressed up as? So we'll give you until 46. 47, excuse me. 47. Because it's about to turn 46 here. All right, well, so far, 6 votes have been placed. Snow White is winning with 67%. There's a tie between Cinderella and Sleeping Beauty at 17. And Rapunzel ain't got nothing.
Yeah, I think her colors. I mean, they would look fine on. Anna doesn't give much Rapunzel vibes.
Wow. What if Rapunzel's
Listen, Rapunzel is my favorite princess. Okay.
Okay. I'm just saying.
I'm just saying.
All right, we got another vote for Sleeping Beauty. All right, we got a vote for Rapunzel. All right, but still, Snow White is leading the pack at 50. Sleeping Beauty is at 25. Cinderella at 12. And Rapunzel is also at 12. We got 20 seconds left for the vote. All right, so that's it, folks, and the winner is Snow White. Snow White. Lips red as rose, hair black as ebony.
Ebony?
I know.
Ebony?
Yeah. Ebony. Ebony. Skin white as snow. So there we go, Snow White. Saberwing says, excuse me, we all know the best princess is Alone Way. Oh, God.
From the...
Black Cauldron.
No, the best princess is Kita. She's a queen. That's how good she is.
I mean, but so is Elsa.
Yeah, but she sucks.
Oh, okay. Well.
No, I won't elaborate.
There you go. Harvey says, frick, I chose Snow White too. Angry muttering, why? You won! I don't know why you're mad. We're doing Snow White. Jeez. Mike's disgust there. Listen, I've seen The Black Cauldron a couple of times. It's not that terrible of a movie, okay? I'm just saying. It lost to the Care Bears, okay? I mean, you can't really... Hang on 1 second, folks. I do apologize. Give me a quick second here.
Oh, it's just you and me now, chat. So, how about them sports? When they make the goal in one, it's my favorite part. Sorry if I'm quiet, I'm just trying to focus on the development.
Alright, my apologies about that, folks. We're back on the air. So, what were y'all talking about me before when I left?
Sport ball.
Don't you lie to me.
How about them sports?
No, you don't. You hate sports.
I do.
With a passion. It's peanuts.
I'm tired of sports fans pretending like they're just not fandom girls.
What?
Sports fans are the same as fandom girls. There is no true distinction.
Okay.
Name a behavior that weird fandom girls do, and sports fans do it just as well, if not worse.
Kidnap people.
Okay, maybe that one is... So you're just saying that sports fans are worse. Okay.
No, fangirls kidnap people. Like, I mean...
Oh, well, I'm more than certain that the same has happened. Then.
I don't... Actually... Dan Marino, 1991.
Damn. Wow, Snow White's hair is actually pretty similar to hers.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, I forgot to mention that it's either today or yesterday, but it's the Wile E. Coyote and Roadrunner's 75th birthday.
Yeah.
Happy birthday to that crazy coyote. May you never get that Roadrunner. Ever. Wow, that kind of makes the cancellation of a Coyote versus Acme even worse now. They could have had it out on their 75th anniversary.
Yeah.
That could have been the 75th anniversary movie for the Coyote and the Roadrunner. Like the most celebrated Looney Tunes characters of all time. Are you kidding me? God, that sucks.
Wow, I guess I'll erase it if you want.
No! Oh my gosh, we should make the little bird.
Speaking of Halloween,
yes.
What's your favorite candy?
Caramel apple flavored candy corn.
I can't do candy corn.
The texture gets you?
Yeah, yeah.
What about like the pumpkins?
The pumpkins?
Yeah.
What do you mean the pumpkins?
Like, you know how they have the candy corn, but they also have like the pumpkins?
No.
Really? She has the big collar and the cape.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, because there's two different variations of her dress that I'm looking at here.
Okay, please do not be looking at the movie, like the
No,
live action.
No.
Okay. I was about to hurt you there.
Because we have. I'm gonna.
Oh, I see what you're looking at. Okay.
Yeah, because there's like the heart collar, and then there's the flat collar. And I'm thinking, yeah, we'll go with the heart, which is cuter.
Mm-hmm.
And then
there's a wishing well. What's your favorite song from Snow White?
Snow White?
Yeah.
What's it called?
This applies to chat as well, if you want to share your favorite Snow White song.
No, it's not I'm Wishing.
Is it the one that she's at the wishing well?
No, it's the one I Wonder.
That's Sleeping Beauty.
Then yeah, the Wishing Well song. I have not watched Snow White in like forever.
Well, that's a shame. You should probably get back to watching Snow White. Because I'm wishing for the one I love to find me. Today.
It's Pete.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Kool-Aid's here.
Oh, yeah.
I do love Hi Ho.
Oh yeah, nah, I changed my mind. It's Hi Ho.
That's my favorite. Hi ho, it's home from work we go. Hi ho, hi ho, hi ho, hi ho, hi ho, all 7 in a row. Hi ho, hi ho. Or the silly song. That's another really good one. The yodeling song. Yodel-a-hoodie, yodel-a-hoodie. So many good songs. Pete would have made a way better Snow White according... Oh, Pete would have made Snow White way better, says Saberwing. Kimberly, Pete's the new Disney princess. You betcha! Stop looking at me. Oh my gosh. Actually, I think there was an episode of like House of Mouse where he actually did dress up as Pete. Or as Snow White.
Google it.
Oh, there's a picture of Peter Griffin. With Snow White.
Crap, Lois.
Oh, Lois, this is freaking sweet. I found me a princess. She's way hotter than you.
Batman.
Oh, hey, Stewie. Say hi to your new mom. Whoa, Princess Ahoy.
It's Brian.
Yeah. Oh, my lord. I was right. I'll put it in our little chat thing. Stand by. That's an honest to God frame from an actual to God, honest to goodness cartoon.
Oh, she also has like a little cape. I don't know, cape.
Did you see it?
What is it?
Apparently there was a whole episode where he just cosplayed it says Snow White. That
Oh my, his face there. He's beautiful.
Yeah. You want to eat the apple or not?
Chat.
Oh, hey, Goofy. Do you want an apple? No, I'm okay, Miss White. Gee, you put a little on weight there. Oh, yeah? Owen Tunes, Pete, everyone's favorite drag queen.
Pete would slay an Ursula drag.
He would.
That laugh transition
Oh my god, that laugh sent shivers up and down my head.
Shivers?
Yeah. Oh, that was so good. Saberwing, is that why House of Mouse isn't on Disney Plus? Probably. Oh my gosh. Owen Tunes. Oh ho ho, why do I now want to see that? Oh god, no. Oh.
Something. Touches the ground.
I didn't know Drag Queen Pete is my new fetish. It combines everything, you know? There's tentacles. I mean, the whole...
What? Oh, yeah.
Did you forget?
I thought you were still talking about the Snow White.
Yeah, Snow White now has tentacles, you know? I mean, I'm wishing. Like choking out dwarves. It's horrifying. Oh my gosh. Oh, that was too freaking funny. That was so good. And there she is, Anna White. The bit can never end. Are you gonna neck with Pete, Mike? No, I'm not gonna neck with Pete. Thank you very much. Why would I want to neck with myself? Ew. I went to go get dinner. I'm sorry, what, Mike? What did I say? What did I say? Oh, God, this... Oh. I got one more for you, Elias. You ready for this one?
Yeah.
And then we can move on to the final picture for the night, I think.
He's done it not once, but multiple times.
Multiple times.
And this is messed up. The storytelling in this image. Snow White is trapped in this
mirror,
in this headstone.
Yeah.
And Pete is replacing her. I must point out the definition on these cheeks.
No.
There.
Smash. Oh my gosh.
It's got a thing for Snow White. I think that's canon.
I think so too. Yes, that was concept art from the canceled Epic Mickey 3. So, yes. However, I am excited about Epic Mickey Rebrushed coming out in like 5 days, I think.
Oh, yeah, that's coming out.
Yeah, actually 6 days. So, less than a week. That'd be super cool. Okay. All right, everyone's... I think everyone is responding to the...
yeah.
Smash.
Copycat Dad, I just spat my choice.
Okay. Final character. Here we go.
I guess we'll bring in the boys.
Yeah, Johnny Jackrabbit, Tino Turkey. Oh no. No.
Forget about that. That's not real.
That's not real.
It's not real.
That don't vote on that. I was a dumb. Okay. Johnny. I almost put Hack Rabbit. Ugh. Jeez. Tino Turkey. Davy Dog. And
Abe?
Oh yeah. Good one. Abe Hogsley. Okay. There we go. Pick your boy. Johnny Jackrabbit, Tino Turkey, Davy Dog, or Abe Hogsley. I'll give you until 7:06. That was too funny. Oh. Did you hear that Tito Jackson died the other day?
I don't know who that is.
He's like he's like one of the Jackson brothers.
I
Yeah.
don't particularly care.
Oh, well.
Sorry.
You're not alone. I mean,
And why'd you say it?
there wasn't any hoopla about it. Not like how when Michael died, but you know.
I mean,
So, okay, so coming out on top so far is Johnny Jackrabbit. Then there's a tie between... Oh, actually, no. Tino Turkey sprung up with 33. Davy Dog at 22. Yeah, so let's see where we're at. 30 seconds left on the vote, folks. 30 seconds left. I'm really mad that got me, by the way.
what?
That Ursula Pete, like, drag queen thing. I'm really... Like, I I literally could see it. That's why I think
Yeah.
it got me like as hard as it did. Like,
I'm a true artist. I can invoke so many emotions just through my words.
Holy cow. That just, All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, that's it. Pulls over. We're done. Oh. What the? Of course, my... What is happening? My mouse,
Your mouse
like...
being weird?
Yes.
Okay, so we got Johnny Jackrabbit.
All right, Johnny Jackrabbit. So, all right. Costume choices.
All right, I'm gonna be right back real quick.
Oh, okay.
I must use the restroom.
Again?
Yeah.
All right, go. Hurry up. All right, let me see. All right, let's Gangster. Ringmaster of Circus. Explorer or Sailor. Okay, there we go. It's all generic, so there we go. Okay, alright, not too bad, you guys. Really, nobody wants to see Johnny as an explorer? Like an African safari guy? I have to say, the second option today has just been killing it with people. Alrighty, I will give you guys 45 more seconds to vote. We only have 6 votes and 13 people watching. Oh, 7 votes. Here we go. Alright. Let me know if you guys are having a good time or not. I hope you are. I hope you guys are enjoying yourself. While he is gone, I do also want to let everyone know that if you wish to continue to help support the show, we do have a Ko-fi page as well as a Patreon page. For as little as a cup of coffee, you can get access to some really cool behind-the-scenes stuff, early access to you know, artwork, videos, as well as videos that people don't get to see, especially if you are a YouTube member. You will actually you know, I do special live streams with the members, so we do have a couple of members right now. So make sure that if you want, if you're able to, head on over to coffee.org/ChuckyChickenCartoons or patreon.com/ChuckyChickenCartoons, or become a member right here on YouTube, and you'll actually get access to cool emojis. You'll get a little badge saying that you're a member, all sorts of good stuff. So you know, make sure that you do that and help keep us going. Keep our operation afloat. So, especially since now, in case you weren't here last week, we are taking our pilot episode and we are actually breaking it up into the full-fledged first season, with each episode being anywhere between like 3 to 5, maybe 7 minutes each, which is going to be super exciting. So we would like to be able to continue to do that. So please go support us on Patreon and Ko-fi, or become a member here on YouTube. So
what's the search?
Johnny Jackrabbit as the ringmaster of a circus. That's what won.
Okay, let me look up ringmaster. Let's get some outfit ideas.
There you go. I do want to say that this is probably going to be the last one for tonight. Just because, unfortunately, I do have to get going and help out with a few things around the house. But I love that caretaker life. So, Idali Baez says, fun fact, there was supposed to be a Space Jam 2, not counting the new one, but Michael Jordan said no to it. Bob Camp stated a producer lied to design artists, saying that he signed on to keep it going. I did not know that. Here's another fun fact. The original Space Jam actually was supposed to star Michael Jackson and... no, excuse me. My fault. Cats Don't Dance was supposed to star Michael Jackson and feature the Looney Tunes, but instead, that project turned into Space Jam, and Cats Don't Dance became its own separate little show, which, by the way, another really underrated, really fun movie, and another inspiration for Chucky Chicken.
Okay,
So
let's go with Mike. Green circle. Pose. We'll do.
here, I got another one for if you want. Ringmaster Ned.
Who?
Ringmaster Ned from Bozo Circus.
I didn't watch Bozo Circus.
I know. If you did,
a reference you won't understand.
if you didn't live in Chicago between 1961 and 2001, you wouldn't know who Ned Locke is. But he was the original ringmaster for Bozo Circus. As a matter of fact, Bozo Circus just turned 63 1 week ago on September 11th.
Yeah. And Mike has an interview with a Bozo, I believe.
That's right. One of the final Chicken Chat episodes that we did is my very in-depth conversation with Joey Dioria, who was the final Bozo on television from 1984 all the way to the show's cancellation in 2001. And it was a very interesting reason why they kept the show going. So if you want to see that, it's still on the YouTube channel. I would love to do... I would love to get him on the Cluckin Crew. I think that would be really great. What are you doing?
He's got a whip.
Oh, okay.
And a cane.
Oh. I was like, what the heck is that? I said, well, why are you drawing his ears funny?
Yeah, that's his ear.
It's free on YouTube if you want to change that. The Endertoonist.
Mayhap.
Oh, did he say that he hasn't seen it before?
I haven't seen it before.
Oh, no, Cats Don't Dance.
Oh, yeah, no. If you haven't seen
Yeah.
Cats Don't Dance, go watch it, because it's fantastic.
Yeah, wait, you didn't see the interview with me and Joey Dioria?
Oh, no, you showed that to me.
Oh, okay. It's like, no, you forced me to watch that. I did.
Yeah. I did. I did do that.
I did force him to watch the interview. His eyes bled. He was like the guy from what's that movie? Stop it! I can't take it anymore. With the eyes like. You know what I'm talking about?
Okay. What do his eyes do?
Like
exactly?
Like they're holding his eyes open to watch the screen.
Oh, Clockwork Orange.
Is that what it's from?
Yeah.
Oh God.
Well, there's a couple things that do that, I think, but Clockwork Orange is the one that first comes to my mind.
I hate that movie.
I haven't actually seen it.
That and Blue Velvet. I haven't even seen
Blue Velvet is that anime, right?
No, Blue Velvet is
Oh no, I'm thinking of what am I thinking of? I know the name of it.
Blue Velvet is a 1986 film that is an American neo-noir mystery thriller by David Lynch. Features Isabella Rossellini, Kyle MacLachlan, Dennis Hopper, Laura Dern, Dean Stockwell, and a bunch of other people you've probably never heard of. I hate it. Anyway. Okay then. Let's see.
I'm trying to think of the anime movie that I keep thinking of when you say Blue Velvet.
Okay then, anyway, I gotta go now because my phone is about to die. It's on low battery. Well, thank you for tuning in, Adali Baez. Nice to have you. Kimberly Gonzalez says, I also love Quest for Camelot. That's my dad's favorite. Aw.
Quest for Camelot, I think, is better than people want to admit.
Speaking of which, Matthew Coe says Quest for Camelot is a joke to me.
I like it.
Oh, Matthew. Saberwing says maybe Perfect Blue, Elias? Is that what you're thinking about?
Yes, I think that's what I'm thinking of. About the
anime
girl who... It's like, it's kind of a thriller, but I'm pretty sure Perfect Blue is what I'm thinking of.
Yeah.
That's a pretty crazy film. It's pretty cute.
What's the one anime with the biker pose that everyone references all the time?
Akira?
Is that what it is?
I think so.
All right. I've been watching a lot of videos on like anime restoration and just watching some of the I forget how amazing film looks sometimes because you see just like a beautifully restored film and it just it just makes me tear up sometimes, like how it's so sad that movies and television will never look that good again. Like there's something special about having it on celluloid, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just like the process of film. And that is my goal in my life, is to have a Chucky Chicken 16mm print of his first cartoon and the first episode of Films with a Feather. I would like to have that as 16mm films. Just to say that I had it. You know?
Yeah.
And maybe one day I'll be crazy enough to actually do like a cell, animated, maybe short, just to see how it looks to use celluloid. I hear it's atrociously hard, but
I have to imagine.
They didn't have you work on cells when you were at SCU?
VFS?
That's the one, yeah. I'm tired.
No, we didn't work with cells. We animated traditionally and then used Harmony's built-in like scanning features to convert the traditional drawings into vector. So it keeps all of its like texture and everything, but then you can just kind of like fill it in.
Gotcha. Did you have
Yeah.
to? But you did the cleanup on paper and everything too. I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, once you finished your cleanup, that's when you would start,
Xeroxing.
yeah.
Well, as he's wrapping up this drawing here, putting on the costume, let us know in the comments down below, in the chat and in the comments, which character you voted for and who, and if your character combination was chosen or not, as well as just who would you also like to see, and also
And what are you gonna be for Halloween?
And what are you going to be for Halloween this year? That's right. And if there's any characters that you would like to see us do for Halloween this year to put on merchandise or just to have in like a social media post or whatever, and we don't get to it, on this stream, there's always next time. And the best way to get your requests out to us is to actually join our Discord. There is a link in the description for the Chucky Chicken Discord server. There you can hang out with all the other Chucketeers and just kind of talk silliness, talk animation, talk about the show, ask any questions. I've been a lot more vigilant about looking on the Discord server recently, so I'm really thrilled with our little community that we have over there. So thank you to all the people who who are over there and keeping it a nice place. So I appreciate you. So very, very sweet. I had the computer game where you could raise a baby dragon. Oh, that's super cool, Coffee Cat Dad. Very nice. So, what are you going to be for Halloween this year, Tino? Elias?
Wow.
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 Oh,
that was bad.
I'm so sorry.
He has not been here either.
I know. I was watching you draw, and I was thinking, like, this is as good as Tino does. I'm just digging myself deeper and deeper in that hole. All right. Okay. Elias, what are you going to be for Halloween this year?
I don't know. I haven't decided yet.
Okay. Yeah, now everyone...
If all else, I could still just be Garfield.
You get to repeat as Garfield. Tino, we don't know where he is. We have tried reaching out to him.
I assume he's probably making dinner or taking care of his mom.
Probably. He's not been feeling the best lately, so keep him in your prayers. That's all we ask. Oh, whoops. Sorry about that.
Sorry about what? Smelling too much?
Wow.
It was nothing.
That was terrible. I mean, jeez, that was worse than me calling you Tino. Holy crap. I thought that was bad. You topped me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Where'd you get your clothes? The garbage store?
Garbage. I'm at the soup store.
Why are you buying clothes at the soup store? We need to do that. We need to have Chucky and Louie do that. I need to get... The next time that we record, I need to do that with Alex, so that way we can have that and we can make that a video. And speaking of videos, Elias is making a video for the channel.
Yeah.
We're pretty...
surely.
It's pretty exciting.
I don't know how long it'll take.
Hopefully not super long.
Yeah.
Can we say maybe by the end of the year?
a big maybe.
Oh God.
I
Okay.
want to make it look nice, and I haven't made very much progress. But you know,
Fair enough. We can help. What color is my name? Who's Thursday?
here we go.
Hey, look at that. Little guy. That's awesome. Alrighty, folks. Well, Elias, thank you so much for bringing these characters to life. Why don't we show all three, just for our, and these will be available on the Discord, by the way. I think, or maybe not. Maybe not.
We'll post them. Yeah.
Eventually, we
I
will.
don't know if we got. I remember all three of them.
Oh no, we don't. Okay.
Freddy's.
Yeah. This is an epic movie poster. Let me just put it that way. Like, that actually works out really, really well. The ringmaster that could. So yeah, there we go. Freddy Fox is a crazed vampire, Anna Lamb as Snow White, and Johnny Jackrabbit as the ringmaster of a circus. So that, I think, is gonna do it for us today. I'm gonna take us over to the main screen. Elias, thank you so much. These look fantastic. Super well done, man. Very proud of you.
Thank you.
So, and thank all of you for tuning in and hanging out with us tonight. If you haven't done so already and you really like what we do, please make sure that you hit that subscribe button, ring the bell, so that way you're notified every time that we go live and every single time that we upload a video or do anything. Once again, just a couple of really quick reminders. October 26th is going to be the Chucky Chicken Classic Cartoon Matinee at the Arcada in St. Charles. Tickets are $10. Please make sure, if you live in the Chicagoland area and if you're a Chucky Chicken fan, please go and check it out. I will be doing an animation demonstration, which I think will be fantastic. Don't forget, we also have our end of summer drop. It is ending on September 30th. And along with these designs, everything on the shop will be going away. So if there's anything that you want, any design, any sticker packs, anything, get it before September 30th, because once it is gone, it is gone. So, but on that note, also make sure that you follow us on social media. We're on virtually everything. Just look up Chucky Chicken Cartoons and you'll probably find us. So, but for the Cluckin Crew, thank you all so much for hanging out. I'm Mike Cook.
I'm Elias.
And thanks for watching, folks. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.